What you gonna do if your dreams fall through? Are you gonna hide inside your shell? What you gonna say if your dreams fly away? Are you gonna be kind to yourself?
Kính thưa quý khán thính giả, Phật là người đã giác ngộ, Thích Ca là người đã giác ngộ. Từ đó, Phật tử gọi Ngài là Phật Thích Ca. Hơn 26 thế kỷ trước, tại vương thành Ca Tỳ La Vệ thuộc nước Nepal, Thái tử Tất Đạt Đa dòng họ Thích Ca, con của Tịnh Phạn và Hoàng hậu Maya đã ra đời. Ngày ra đời của Thái tử Tất Đạt Đa diễn ra nhiều dấu hiệu huyền nhiệm. Lớn lên, dù đã lập gia đình, đã có quý tử và sẵn sàng kế vị ngai vàng. Thế nhưng, cảm nhận được vòng sinh, lão, bệnh tử của kiếp người, cảm nhận được bể khổ của chúng sinh, Thái tử Tất Đạt Đa đã từ bỏ cung vàng điện ngọc để xuất gia tìm đạo. Sau 45 năm hoàng khai hóa đô với rất nhiều thử thách, gian truân, Thái tử Tất Đạt Đa đã giác ngộ, để lại cho đời những lời giáo huấn bổ ích cho mỗi người, cho mọi người trên con đường tìm sự giác ngộ và giải thoát. Hàng năm, Phật tử khắp Nam Châu chọn ngày 15 tháng 4 âm lịch để tiến hành đại lễ Phật Thích Ca đản sanh, ngày ra đời của Đức Từ Phụ. Như nhiều tôn giáo khác, khuyên tín đồ làm lành, tránh dữ, cộng với giáo lý rất nhân bản, Phật giáo đã được Liên Hiệp Quốc nhìn nhận và khuyến khích diễn dương trên phạm vi toàn cầu. Đại lễ United Nations Vesak năm nay dành cho giới Phật tử toàn Úc Châu được tổ chức trang trọng tại Sydney Town Hall vào ngày Chủ nhật 15 tháng 5 năm 2016 đã thể hiện tinh thần đó. Phóng viên của SP trên Úc Châu xin gửi đến quý vị khán thính giả phóng sự về đại lễ đặc biệt này.
To introduce to you all the most venerable Chow Khun Sudhammayana, President of the Buddhist Federation of Australia. Now, would you please say a few words on this second and important occasion, United Nations Day of Vesak?
So this is very auspicious. Then all of us, such as Buddhist community, just come to meeting on this day. That is show that we are come to be one and to following the Buddha teaching. Because the Buddha teaching just can raise everyone to for living and just stay and success in their life. So today is very important for all of us. This is the 10th anniversary of the in the Australian observance of the United Day of Vesak. So thank you so much for everyone. I hope that the Buddha and the power blessing their own to be good life and better life. And thank you then.
Thank you very much, most venerable.
International Vesak Day. It's particularly great, I think, that the international community recognises the importance of this occasion in the birth and life and death of the Lord Buddha. And it's appropriate that here in Australia we have the opportunity to be able to acknowledge this very important event. We are part of the international community. All who come and settle in Australia are welcome, and they're welcome to hold strongly their beliefs. And this is what makes Australia a very special place, a very unique place, and I think an example to the rest of the world.
Thank you very much. It is our great pleasure to welcome you to the United Nations Day of Vesak 2016 at Sydney Town Hall. On this occasion, we would much appreciate it if you would say a few words on this auspicious event.
Yes, thank you very much indeed. I come from the Thai Consulate. I'm Consul-General. Well, I'm Buddhist, and we worship the Lord Buddha since I was young. The Lord Buddha teaches us a lot about life, and this is the day for the enlightenment of the Lord Buddha. The enlightenment means many things in our mind. It is the way of life to not to take advantage of others, and at the same time do the good for the society, for ourselves, for our family, for the society, and it will bring peace and for the country and the world. Let us congratulate the Lord Buddha for the day of enlightenment for today. Thank you very much.
Welcome the Honourable Shane Mala. The Honourable Mala representing the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Mai Ba. On this auspicious event, would you please say a few words on this auspicious and sacred occasion for all Buddhists in Australia?
More happy to. The Premier sends his congratulations and warm wishes to the Australian and New South Wales Buddhist community on the occasion of this important day in the holy calendar for Buddhists, Vesak, and he congratulates the community for its contribution to our state and our nation and their peaceful citizenship of our great country, and it really is a great example of multiculturalism working so well with the Buddhist community in Australia. So congratulations for a great day, an important day in the calendar, a day when we can reflect upon Buddha and think how his lessons, his ancient lessons, can in fact have positive messages for today's troubled world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming to join us today. The Honourable Michael Daly, New South Wales Deputy Opposition Leader, representing Mr. Luke Mowley, Opposition Leader of New South Wales, also representing the Honourable Bill Shorten, the Federal Opposition Leader. Would you please say a few words on this auspicious event?
Yes. Well, it's my very great pleasure, Henry, to be here today representing the Labor Party, the state and federal Labor parties on this day of Vesak, where the United Nations has set aside this day as a very special international day. And I want to congratulate and thank all of the Buddhist community in Australia for a very long, peaceful and productive contribution to this great nation. One of the great things about Australia is its diversity, and followers of the Buddhist teachings in Australia stand out as shining examples in what can be a very tumultuous world of how to live a peaceful and productive life, and we thank them for their contribution to New South Wales and to Australia and wish them well on this very special and deserved day.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, members of the Sangha, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you this afternoon on this auspicious occasion to celebrate this year's Australian observance of the United Nations Day of Vesak, commemorating the birth, enlightenment and passing of the Lord Buddha, with this year's theme for the Sydney celebration to be cultivation and prayer for peace internationally, nationally and within ourselves. My name is Jenny.
And my name is Andrew. And today we will have the pleasure of hosting this special event. We would like to begin by acknowledging the Cadigal people, the traditional owners of the City Sydney region. And we extend a warm welcome to all members of the Venerable Sangha from the Theravada, Mahayana and Vajrayana traditions. We also welcome Minister Tipuwan Sapamit Kitcha and also Councillor Vatayat Vichankai Yakachit, excuse my pronunciation, being an Aussie, and from the Thai Embassy, and also the Consul-General of Thailand, Mr. Natapol Kantahiran, and also Chachai Vidya Veshakul, the Deputy Consul-General of Thailand, and also Lal Vikrama Tunge, the Consul-General of Sri Lanka. We'd also like to welcome the Honourable Philip Ruddock, the Honourable Shane Mallard, the Honourable Michael Daly, Councillor Robert Cock, other members of Parliament and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and also the Honourable Ernest Wong, MLC. We would also like to extend a huge thank you to the City of Sydney for their generosity in making this beautiful town hall facility available for this afternoon's Vesak celebration.
Vesak is the most important day in the Buddhist calendar. Vesak, the day of the full moon, in the month of May, commemorates the birth, enlightenment and passing of the Lord Buddha. On the 13th of December 1999, the General Assembly of the United Nations recognised internationally the Day of Vesak to acknowledge the contribution that Buddhism has made to the spirituality of humanity for over 2.5 millennia, and it continues to do so to this present day. Vesak Day is commemorated annually at the United Nations headquarters and other United Nations offices and various countries across the globe. In Sydney, we have celebrated this auspicious occasion since the year 2007, uniting and celebrating all the different traditions of Buddhism under the one roof. To commence this afternoon's ceremony, we invite Venerable Sanghas to come onto the stage and conduct chantings to bless today's occasion. There are three major Buddhist traditions, namely Theravada, Mahayana and Vajrayana. Each tradition and school of thought seeks to develop loving kindness, generosity and moral integrity within oneself. These qualities can be developed through a vast array of meditation practices, which seek to train the mind and open the heart, or practices of reciting mantras. Whilst each of the traditions have its own unique daily practices, they all seek to bring about the awakening of each person's potential to reach Buddhahood.
Sanh bấn diệu bấn câu bấn tình bấn tăng bấn giảm tỳ khổ không trung vô sanh vô thọ tương hành thịnh vô nhàn nhị vô sanh kinh nương vị sung pháp vô nhàn giới nài trí vô ý thức giới vô vô minh diệt vô vô minh bằng diệt vô lao tứ tầng vô khổ tâm diệt đạo vô tri diệt vô đẳng dị vô sở đẳng cố bà nhà ba la mận đa cô tâm vô quay ngại cô vô hữu cùng vô biển ly điên đạo mộng tưởng cứu cánh yên vàng ma la mận đa cô tam hậu đa la tam miếu tam bồ đề cố tri ban nhã ba la mận đa thì đại minh chú thị vô thượng chú thị vô đẳng đẳng chú năng trừ những tiết khổ chân thiệt bẩn hư ra chú từng thuyết chú biết yên đế ba la tăng yên đế bồ đề tạng ba la yên đế ba la tăng yên đế bồ đề tạng ba yên đế ba la tăng bồ đề tạng ba
照见不欲界空度一切苦，舍利子，舍不异空，空不异色，色即是空，空即是色，受想行识亦复如是，舍利子，是诸法空相，不生不灭，不空不净，不增不减，是故空中无色无受想行识，无眼耳鼻舌身意，无色声香味触法，无眼界乃至无意识界，无无明亦无无明尽，乃至无老死亦无老死尽，无苦集灭道，无智亦无得亦无所得，菩提萨埵依般若波罗蜜多故，心无挂碍，无挂碍。
I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dhamma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dhamma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dhamma. I take refuge in the Sangha. Gati, Gati, Para Gati, Para Samgati, Bodhi Soha, Gati, Gati, Para Gati, Para Samgati, Bodhi Soha, Gati, Gati, Para Gati, Para Samgati, Bodhi Soha. May all sentient beings be happy. May they live in safety and joy. All sentient beings, whether weak or strong, great or small, short or tall, seen or unseen, near or distant, born or to be born, may they all be happy. Let no one deceive or despise another being in any state. Let none by anger or hatred wish harm upon another. Just as a mother would protect her only soul, let one cultivate a boundless love toward all sentient beings. Let one radiate that boundless love towards the entire world, above, below, and in all directions. Without hindrance, without ill will, without enmity. Be happy.
We would now like to invite Councillor Robert Cock, who is representing Councillor Clover Moore, Lord Mayor of Sydney, to formally welcome you all here for today's event.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of our land, and to pay my respects to the elders. I also acknowledge the people of the 200 nationalities who live in our city. And on behalf of the Lord Mayor and the councillors, I welcome you all to Sydney Town Hall and to the City of Sydney. In particular, I'd like to welcome the Most Venerable Sudhammayana, President of the Buddhist Federation of Australia, all the Venerables here today, and members of the Sangha. We are all indeed very blessed, and thank you for the blessing just now. Also, I'd like to acknowledge the Deputy Head of Mission of the Royal Thai Embassy, the ministers here, His Excellency Consul-General of Thailand and the Deputy Consul-General of Thailand, and of course His Excellency Consul-General from Sri Lanka. The Honourable Philip Ruddock MP representing the Honourable Malcolm Turnbull MP, the Prime Minister of Australia. The Honourable Ernest Wong MLC representing the Honourable Bill Shorten, Federal Opposition Leader. The Honourable Shane Mallard MLC representing the Honourable Mike Baird MP, Premier of New South Wales. The Honourable Michael Daly, New South Wales Deputy Leader of the Opposition, representing the Honourable Luke Foley, New South Wales Leader of the Opposition, and Shadow Minister for Western Sydney. And I'd also like to acknowledge my fellow councillor, Councillor Linda Scott, Mr. Henry Dang, Deputy Chairman of the Organising Committee, and also the many distinguished guests here this afternoon. The United Nations Day of Vesak, established in 1999 as a day of international observance, and although Australian observance of the day only began in 2007, is tribute to the Buddhist Federation of Australia and other agencies and Buddhist organizations that it has gained the strength that it has today and become stronger.
We now invite Most Venerable Chow Sudhammayanavites, President of the Buddhist Federation of Australia, Abbot of the Dhammakai Centres in the Oceania region, to give the opening speech for this year's Vesak event and to provide a short address on this year's theme, Prayer for Peace.
Good afternoon, member of Sangha, most venerables, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to you all for your attendance here today. At the Sydney Town Hall, on this auspicious occasion, as we commemorate the birth, enlightenment, and passing of the Supreme Lord Buddha. Today's celebration is the 10th anniversary of our Australian observer of the United Nations Day of Vesak. The theme for this year even is praise for peace. Every year, we have come together in unity and harmony to bring benefits and happiness to all living beings. And as we recall our virtuous deeds of the past, we are inspired to engage the virtuous deeds in the present and into the future. The Lord Buddha says, "Do not harm, do only good, purify your mind." If we live according to these principles, we naturally improve ourselves, create peace for ourselves, and therefore be a positive influence on those around us, our family and friends, our community, our country, and the whole world. For inner peace leads to world peace. The first step to inner peace is the practice of generosity, the giving of material aid, of forgiveness, of protection from fear, and of the Dhamma. Actually, Australia and New Zealand are among the highest givers of charitable aid in the world, and it seems we are improving all the time. There are many people in our world in need of our help and assistance, afflicted by difficulties such as poverty, disease, oppression, natural disasters, and the like. So we have great opportunities to continue and even increase our practice of generosity and bring relief and benefit to our fellow living beings everywhere, as well as to sustain and even improve our wonderful and balanced living condition here in our great country. By benefiting others, we also benefit ourselves. Last but not least, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all of our supporters, the organizing committee, our tireless volunteers, and distinguished guests for sharing the message of peace here today. Be us on causing peace. The reason will be peace. Right now, I'm delighted to invite you all to join the celebration. Please be joyful and happy. Thank you. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. A Di Đà Phật. Om Mani Padme Hum. Nam mô Buddhaya.
Most Venerable. Now we would like to have you enjoy a short video which is an example of recent Buddhist charitable services in Nepal. This video is quite short, you enjoy. You can see there's what the Most Venerable said, there's lots of people suffering, not only here in Australia but overseas, and we all could be of benefit to each other by helping them, that's for sure, without doubt. And so if we could play the video, it would be great.
Thank you, Most Venerable, for the opening speech and showing that video. Mahayana Buddhism is the form of Buddhism prominent in North Asia, including China, Vietnam, Korea and Japan, and is one of the major traditions of Buddhism practiced today in Australia. The most distinctive teaching of the Mahayana tradition is that great compassion is an inherent component of enlightenment and is manifested in bodhisattvas or enlightened beings. These beings propose nirvana in order to assist and guide those beings still suffering in the cycle of rebirth. The Mahakaruna Dharani, or the Great Compassionate Heart Dharani, cites 84 of the manifestations of the Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara will take to help sentient beings along their spiritual path. The Mahakaruna Dharani signifies great compassion and loving kindness. According to the sutra, it is said that if we chant this Dharani successively with utmost sincerity and vow to meditate and practice, it will help us to relieve ourselves from all of our miseries and cultivate loving kindness within us, thus, in turn, creating peace within ourselves. Please join us in welcoming Venerable Philip Ruddock from Phra Temple to recite the Mahakaruna Dharani.
tương thì không không tương thì sanh thọ tượng hành thân diệt cũng như thì xa đời từ sanh vẫn diệt vẫn có vẫn tình bận tăng bận giảm thì cổ không trung vô sanh vô thọ tượng hành thân vô nhãn di thì thiệt thành ý vô sanh thân vô nhãn giới này chỉ vô ý đứng giới vô vô minh diệt vô vô minh tầng đại chỉ vô đạo tử diệt vô đạo tử tầng diệt vô đẳng di vô sa đẳng cô bồ đề tạng đói ban nhà ba la mật đà cô tâm cô quái vô khủng vô biên ly điên đạo mong tường cửu canh niên bàn tạm thế chư phạm ni bát nhã ba la mật đà cô miếu tam bồ đề cổ tri ban nhà ba la mật đà thì đại thần chú thì đại minh chú thì vô thượng chú thì vô đẳng đẳng chú thượng địa bản hư có thuyết ba nhà ba la mật đà chú tương thiên chú viên yên đề ba la yên đề bồ đề đàn ba yên đề ba la yên đề ba la tăng yên đề bồ đề tăng ba yên đề tăng yên đề bồ đề tăng ba nguyện trú kiết tường và kiết tường trú gia lục hằng kiết những kiết thời trung kiến tường giả nguyện sư thường sư ai nhiếp thọ nguyện trụ kiết tường giả kiết tường trú giả lục thời hằng kiết tường những kiết thời trung kiết tường giả nguyện chư tường bảo ai diêm thọ nguyện trụ kiết tường giả kiết tường trú giả lục thời hằng kiết tường những kiết thời trung kiết tường giả nguyện chư hộ pháp nam mô tiêu tài giáng kiết tường bồ tát nam mô tiêu tài giáng kiết
Venerables, honourable guests, everyone, imagine all the people living life in peace. John Lennon imagined, dreamed of world peace and inspired a generation. We can all dare to dream, no, to live peace today, every day, to hold peace in our hearts, in our deeds. Let's all practice peace in every thought, every word, every breath, every action. We can draw inspiration from Jeremy Gilley, who imagined one day in the year where there is global cessation of conflict. From one person's vision, in 2001, Peace One Day came into being, with the UN unanimously endorsing 21st of September as World Peace Day. Fatefully, the launch on 9/11 2001 went unnoticed due to the horrific events in the US on that day. A true reminder that conflict is never far away, in the world and in our own minds. Today, over 1.5 billion people are involved in World Peace Day, and an estimated 13 million behave more peacefully as a result. Who will you make peace with today? Most of us may not be able to engage in such heroic endeavours. However, true peace is always possible. We can make a strong determination to live mindfully, attentive to the concerns of others. Peace in the world starts with peace in our own minds. Our individual happiness is the foundation for creating peace in the world. The practice of mindfulness is itself an act of peace. The practice of mindfulness has the power to transform ourselves and the whole world. Imagine. His Holiness Dalai Lama said that if all school children in the world learnt to meditate from an early age, we would have world peace in 1 generation. So simple. So why is it so difficult to implement? We can draw inspiration from Jetsun Pema, His Holiness Dalai Lama's sister, who for over 50 years has nurtured a generation of children in the Tibetan children's village in Dharamsala. And from the Kids Kindness Project, one Sydney teacher's vision to nourish the innate loving kindness in the children in her school, developing mentoring and training programs in loving kindness from grade 1 across the whole school curriculum and playground activities. We can all help children to learn to be mindful in their thoughts, speech, actions, to soothe their bodies and minds, and create a more peaceful world. Imagine. To achieve peace, we have to actively cultivate harmony and understanding, love and compassion, especially in the most confronting and difficult situations. Practicing peace requires effort, determination, courage, and taking action. The teachings of all spiritual traditions show us the way out of fear and conflict, to embrace the practice of peace in a spirit of inclusiveness and reconciliation, to act with love and understanding. We can take inspiration from Mahatma Gandhi, who inspired a whole peace movement of non-violence, ahimsa. He showed it is truly possible to live happily, free of hatred, even amongst people who hate us.
We now move on to our Vesak addresses. We invite the Honourable Philip Ruddock, Minister of Parliament, Member of the House of Representatives, who is today representing the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Malcolm Turnbull, to deliver the Prime Minister's Vesak message.
Most venerable members of the Sangha, diplomatic representatives, my parliamentary colleagues, Shane Mallard representing the Premier, Michael Daly and Ernest Wong representing leaders of the opposition, Councillor Robert Koch, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be here representing the Prime Minister today, and he does send his greetings. You'll find them in the program. And as I noted, he certainly sees this as a joyous celebration in a time of renewal and dedication of one's faith, a chance to contemplate the Buddha's teachings and his universal message of peace.
I would like to learn from you later on, if it's possible. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, of course I have to acknowledge firstly the original custodian of the land, the Gadigal people, and pay tribute to their elders both past and present, and of course I have to acknowledge my parliamentary colleagues, the Honourable Philip Ruddock from the Federal Parliament, also the Honourable Shane Mallard, and the Member of Legislative Council in the same chamber as I am, and of course the New South Wales Opposition Leader, Deputy Opposition Leader, the Honourable Michael Daly, and also of course to my fellow councillors, Councillor Robert Koch and also Councillor Linda Scott, and to all the venerables, distinguished venerables, and to all ladies and gentlemen. Now, Australian Leader of the Opposition, the Honourable Bill Shorten, would like me to convey his apology for unable to attend this event, but he want me to congratulate on his behalf to the organisation, and he also want me to read out his message as follows. It gives me great pleasure to send my best wishes to the Buddhist Federation of Australia and all of its members on the occasion of Vesak. Vesak is a major annual celebration in the Buddhist calendar. It commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and the final passing into nirvana around 2,600 years ago. During the Vesak festivals, special efforts are made to bring happiness to the unfortunate, like the aged and also the sick. These are some of the values that are in the heart of your organization. You teach us that our differences are our strength, not a weakness, and remind us that when a community as diverse as ours comes together in the spirit of solidarity and partnership, we are worth so much more than the sum of our parts. I congratulate the Buddhist Federation of Australia on your unrelenting commitment to nurture the cultural and religious tradition of the Buddhist community in Australia. On behalf of the Federal Labor Party, I wish you a
most venerables of the Sangha, the Honourable Philip Ruddock, representing the Honourable Michael Turnbull, Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Ernest Wong, representing the Honourable Bill Shorten, Federal Opposition Leader, the Honourable Shane Mala, representing the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Mai Ba, the Honourable Michael Dowley, Deputy Opposition Leader of New South Wales, representing Mr. Luke Foley, New South Wales Opposition Leader, Councillor Robert Cox, representing Lord Mayor of Sydney, Your Excellency from Thailand, Sri Lanka, councillors of Sydney, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is varies and my great pleasure and privilege that we are authorized to deliver a message from His Excellency Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations.
At this time, mass population movements, violent conflicts, atrocious human rights abuses and hateful rhetoric aimed at dividing communities, the sacred commemoration of the Day of Vesak offers an invaluable opportunity to reflect on how the teaching of Buddhism can help the international community tackle pressing challenges. The fundamental equality of all people, the imperative to seek justice and the interdependence of life and the environment are more than abstract concepts for scholars to debate. They are living guidelines for Buddhists and others navigating the path to a better future.
We now would like to invite the Honourable Shane Mallard, the member for the Legislative Council, who is today representing the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Mike Baird, to deliver his Vesak message. So please welcome the Honourable Shane Mallard.
Thank you. The distinguished leaders of the Buddhist community, my parliamentary colleagues representing leaders of our government, the diplomatic corps representatives here today, special guests and ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honour to be representing both the Premier, the Honourable Mike Baird, and also the Minister for Multiculturalism, the Honourable John Jarka, here today. Both send their apologies for being unable to attend to join you in this wonderful celebration of Vesak. The day declared, as we've heard, by the United Nations in 1999 as the most sacred day in the Buddhist calendar and the day to celebrate Buddha, his birth, his life, his enlightenment and his passing. On behalf of the New South Wales Government, I want to congratulate the many organisers in arranging this wonderful community event today, which has truly touched me. Today is an important example of our multiculturalism and our harmony living in this young, modern country together so well.
We now invite the Honourable Michael Daly, the New South Wales Deputy Leader of the Opposition, to read the Vesak message from Luke Foley, the New South Wales Opposition Leader.
Venerable and distinguished guests, my parliamentary colleagues, councillors of the City of Sydney, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your invitation here today to read a message on behalf of the Opposition Leader Luke Foley. Mr Foley says, I'm delighted to send my best wishes to the Buddhist community as you celebrate the 2016 Australian observance of the United Nations Day of Vesak. Vesak Day is the most important event in the Buddhist lunar calendar, as Buddhists from all over the world celebrate the three major events in the life of the Buddha: his birth, enlightenment, and his final passing into nirvana. The celebration of Vesak is a time for great joy and happiness. Most importantly, it is a time to bring happiness and good tidings to those less fortunate. We are incredibly fortunate for the wonderful contribution the Buddhist community makes to Australia and to the people of New South Wales. On behalf of New South Wales Labor, I wish you all a happy and peaceful day of Vesak. I can also say that it's a great honour for me to have been invited today, and I thank you very much for that invitation to celebrate this very important day, a day that honours and celebrates that wonderful day in 1999 when the United Nations proclaimed this day as the International Day of Vesak, a time to celebrate the life and times of Buddha. On this day, all over the world, millions of Buddhists celebrate the birth, enlightenment and passing of Siddhartha Gautama. Today we honour the contribution to humanity right across the planet of one of the world's oldest and greatest religions. For more than 2,000 years, Buddhism has served as a religion, as a way of thinking and a way of life for millions of people across the world. And since humans are still having great difficulty, it would seem, in living peacefully together in all parts of the planet,
So the first song is called Be Kind to Yourself. I was really inspired by the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum many years ago, and obviously, as we all are. And so I wrote a song. It's really, this is more about our mind, but as you see, the words express more through physical actions, which don't come separate. So the guys agreed to come out. We didn't rehearse this. Okay, so they're going to sing the mantra with me, and I'd love everybody else to sing the mantra with me as well. And the second song is inspired by Venerable Chokyi, who mentioned John Lennon before and imagined quite a few times. And it gave me the idea. So I'm shortening the first song a little bit so I can fit in Imagine. So thank you. Tudiche.
just wait until another day. Mani padme hum, 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 mani padme hum. Is there a way for the blind to see and the deaf to hear this simple song? Will there come a day when all the sick will be healed? Will they be kind to themselves? And are we gonna leave the trouble behind? Is it really part of our nature? Are we gonna be kind to ourselves, or just wait until another day to leave the past behind and be kind to the neighbors and be kind to ourselves and not just wait until another day? I'll wait until another time. I'll wait until another space. Be kind to ourselves now. Mani padme hum, 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 mani padme hum. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people sharing all the value. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or tackle. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Boy, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions, and I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people living for I hope someday you will join us and the world will live as one. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Giờ bạn cùng ngày đêm thao thức Phật và Quan Âm thế phổ độ hiện về pháp đạo quang tìm về bên giác hồng đời người như mây khói sắc sắc không không đêm rộng bình hùng dưới mái hiên nghe như kinh cầu như lời như giọt đàn mưa rơi rơi hãy nghe tiếng đàn ba mưa đêm chê ân tình mà hoa rét đời người như mây khói tìm về bên giác hồng nam mô a di đà phật đời người như mây khói tìm về bên giác hồng nam mô a di đà phật. ngàn ai là lời theo gió buông tơ vàng, lời ai còn vương vấn mãi nghe mơ màng. Trời thắm bừng lên muôn sắc tươi huy hoàng, tim nao nao rung nhịp mến lan trong hơi xuân đầm ấm gió khơi tình thương. Từ phương xa đêm nay xuân về rừng sáng, trên đôi môi nàng trinh nữ thắm nét sơ. Đêm bao la không gian vang lời tha thiết, van xin xuân đừng phai sáng. Hoa ngát hương thơm lành, nhạc lắng câu thanh bình. Gió lướt êm như du cơn mơ say sưa, theo âm thanh nàng trầm ngâm. Miền Nam niềm vui chan chứa đêm mơ hồ. Miền Nam tình xuân xưa